The boat is full of wood and skipjacks, and I'm going to go fishing for catfish. You may be wondering why I have wood in the boat. It's below freezing outside, and I want to fish at one of my favorite bank spots. That bank spot I cannot get to anymore in my car because it's rutted out really bad. So what I'm going to do, I'm taking my boat there. Hopefully nobody's at my spot. I'm loaded down pretty heavy. This is only 2.5 horsepower. This motor's a good fit for a new canoe, but not an aluminum Jon boat that's loaded down. I don't have that far to go. A lot of weeds here. See if I can get this to shore. I've buried my paddles. Alright, I'm going to get my boat situated and get a fire going and get some lines out. Quick tip with making a fire. Make sure you bring plenty of newspaper. Take as many small sticks as possible and wrap it up in newspaper. Put it on the very bottom. Make sure you've dug out the ground a little bit so you have a dip. Put more newspaper on top of it. Put more small sticks on top of it. Then bigger sticks, bigger logs, and then your biggest once it's going. The way it works, the small stuff catches on fire first, which catches the bigger stuff on fire, that catches the bigger stuff on fire, until you have a good fire going. Bring a lighter too. I'm hoping this wind doesn't blow the fire out. I think I got it going now. I got a little bit of overkill going on here. I have a 200 size Akuma Classic on a 12-foot longitude rod. You really need a bigger reel for this, but I have not bought a reel for this rod yet, so I just threw this on here to give it a try. Why not? If I cast 100 yards, I'll be casting most of this line out. It's 30-pound monofilament. I do have a 10-aught hook and a 4-ounce weight. Bait casters are for big, heavy baits, so I'm going to put the biggest chunk I can on here and cast it out there. With it being winter time, you want to downsize your baits, and I have a solution for that. So just hang tight. Let me get this out there. Fresh skipjack. Going to use a big piece of head. I'll link this hook in the description below. This 10-aught is from Hooker's Terminal Tackle. And right now I can't remember what type it is. I'm not going to do a fancy cast either. Not too bad. There's my small bait advantage. Spinning reels are for finesse fishing, and big spinning reels are to cast tiny bait really far. That's why you surf fishermen use these. I got an ocean rig on here, and I'm going to downsize the hook, and I'm going to use a 4-ounce weight. In reality, I should be using a 3-ounce weight with 30-pound line, but I upgraded this to 50-pound line when a 4-ounce weight broke the line. I really don't want to be chunking big baits with a spinning reel. They're more adapted for small baits. 4-ounce pyramid sinker. One thing I forgot was my casting glove, so I'm going to have to be real careful when I cast this. Just the tiniest chunk. In all reality, I'd rather be using gizzard shad. When it gets cold out like this, gizzard shad die. So the catfish hone in onto gizzard shad more than skipjack. At least that's what Catfish Dave says. From the fish that he's caught, I would believe him. This is more likely to catch dinks too. It just casts those small baits as far as the big bait on the Kuma Classic. I'm going to use the tube for the big spinning. Oops. I broke it. I brought one more rod and reel. 7.5-foot Battle Cat Kuma Classic Pro. This is a boat rod and reel. You really don't want to use this on the shore. It doesn't cast far enough. That's what makes these 12-foot rods an advantage from shore. But you don't need a 12-foot rod on a boat. This is a perfect boat rod and reel. I just wanted to bring it as comparison. It's got a Team Catfish hook on it. I added a rattle because I was using live bait. The rattle doesn't work too good when you're dealing with bottom fishing. This has 30-pound monofilament on it too. Whoa. Already getting a bite. I got him too. Yeah, it's a little bitty one that got snagged on the 2 hooks. It did get him in the mouth. Got a little mud on him. Little bitty blue cat. I'd take a dink any day. That means I'm not skunked today. I don't know, is this the first fish I've caught with my boat? Leave me a comment below if you think this counts if I'm shore fishing with my boat. Just hope they get bigger. That other one's a mess, so I'm going to get this one out first. I think if I had a 300 size of this Kuma Classic Pro on this, I would get some good distance. What a tangled mess. I'm just going to use the same piece of skipjack. Okay, hopefully something bigger will bite. I think I got a dink fest going on here. Something's playing with the spinning reel. Something just played with the bait caster. Okay, I'm going to refresh all my bait. With the amount of skipjack that I have, it's good just to make sure there's fresh bait in the water all the time. I thought I'd get a lot more action than this, but it's been slow. A few dink bites. That's about it. going to try casting a little bit different directions too. Windy. My buddy Clinton just arrived. Little bitty ones. Be nice if he could get hooked. Yeah, I got him. Yep. Yeah, I'm recording. Yep. Last time I knocked that down. Well, I was hoping the fish would get bigger today. Maybe Clinton is good luck or get a big one. One way I can make this bigger, hold it closer to the camera. All right. I think I got another dink on. Always the dink fest today. Another baby blue. This guy's so young, he's almost translucent. Means he's growing pretty fast. Someday this guy might be a 80-pounder. That way. That way. Uh-oh. Big time. That wasn't quick enough. Might still be there. I think I got him. He might be a little bit bigger. Uh-oh. I might be in my own line. See if one's got it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Are we stuck? We're stuck? Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Yeah, there's a channel edge here. Well, got the catfish. And both of those. Got a dink fest going on here. Another baby. I got my rig back. Tell you what, this spinning really creates a mess. I think I'm going to retire the spinning rod for now. And Clinton has his first fish. You can start catching the dinks now. I'm going to retire this rod. Bring it over here. Oh, never mind. Quick release. At least we're catching fish. You got him?
Yeah, it's a baby.
There's the big fish of the day.
Well, I tell Justin Johnson, it's an 80-pounder.
Justin Johnson is kayak catfish for all you that don't know. Something's playing with my 12-footer, I think. Nothing big though. Maybe we'll get a big one after dark. I did bring my nighttime light, and I got the proper lighting on my boat to be able to drive it on the water after dark. It's been slow, and something just hit his rod. See if it's still there. Is it still there? No. Usually this spot gets more active when it starts getting dark, and we're getting nothing. Even the baby ones aren't biting anymore. That's okay. It's always great to be out on the lake, even in the freezing cold. I may actually leave soon. I gotta work tomorrow, and it's just getting colder out here, and we're running out of firewood. At least we caught some fish, and Clinton caught the biggest. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep it up a little bit. If not, you'll see me closing the video in the next 3 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and close this while we still got some light. I do like to night fish, but it's just kind of gotten dead here. I don't know why. Usually this is a really good spot for big trophy catfish, but I'm guessing that they've moved on other waters. This isn't the last time I'm going to be taking my boat out. I've taken it out multiple times already, and I've not caught a single fish on it yet. Like I said earlier, let me know if you think that one fish counts as catching something with a boat. At least I used the boat to get the wood and my equipment here. I'm going to continue to take it out. I'm actually going to try to chase some carp at some point once I get some hair rigs made. There is a Tennessee trophy size for a carp for the Tennessee Angler Recognition Program that I don't have yet. I should have measured that giant carp I caught in that other video. But as always, thanks for watching, and please give me a like and subscribe. And it's cold.